6 months. That's how long Claire and I have been sharing a real bed. No more lumpy cot in the spare room. No more tiptoeing around each other like we're roommates who forgot to sign the lease. You'd think after 3 years of playing the useless son-in-law, I'd be itching to go back to the old life. Late nights, high stakes, Leo's terrible coffee, and even worse one-liners. But here's the thing. Waking up to Claire curled against my chest, her hair in my face, her quiet snores mixing with the sound of Sharon's morning vacuum, it's better than any heist, any mob takedown, any moment of glory from my ghost days. Don't get me wrong, domestic life's got its own brand of chaos. Take this morning, for example. I'm standing at the stove, flipping pancakes, perfectly, thank you very much. Turns out years of hiding in plain sight means mastering the art of breakfast, when Sharon bursts into the kitchen like a tornado in a sequin tracksuit. Ethan, honey, she slams a stack of flyers on the counter. My poker group's having a charity fundraiser. We need a celebrity guest. You'll do. I pause, spatula midair. Sharon, I'm not a celebrity. I'm a guy who fixed your toilet and once hit a thug with a fish. Nonsense. She waves a hand, her inner monologue screaming. My son-in-law took down the Philly mob. He's basically a movie star. Mrs. Henderson will die of jealousy. You'll be the guest of honor. I told everyone you're a retired secret agent. Don't ruin it. Before I can protest, Claire walks in, still half asleep, wearing one of my old t-shirts that falls to her thighs. My breath catches, just like it does every time I see her. 3 years of marriage, and she still makes my chest feel tight, especially now that she's not hiding her feelings behind a wall of ice. Morning, she mumbles, grabbing a pancake off the griddle. Her inner voice is softer, warmer. He makes the best pancakes. Crispy edges, just how I like. Why can't he be this useful at folding laundry? I grin, sliding her a plate with extra syrup. Morning, honey. Your mom wants me to be a retired secret agent at her charity fundraiser. Claire snorts, syrup dribbling down her chin. I reach over to wipe it off with my thumb, something I never would have dared do 6 months ago, and her cheeks flush pink. Tell her no, she says, but her inner thought betrays her. It'll be funny to see him try. Maybe he'll wear a tuxedo and pretend to have a British accent. Sharon gasps. Claire, your husband's a hero. He should be celebrated. Her mind is racing. If Ethan's the guest of honor, we'll raise twice as much. I could buy that new teacup set from the antique store. Isai, knowing I'm outnumbered. Fine, but no British accent. And if anyone asks about the fish incident, I'm blaming Leo. Claire laughs, a real, bright sound that makes my day. Deal. Also, Mr. Wong's arriving today. He's grandfather's old friend. Be on your best behavior. Mr. Wong. Claire's mentioned him a few times. Wealthy, quirky, obsessed with antiques. I nod, but my mind's already on the pancakes. How hard can it be to play retired secret agent for a bunch of old ladies? Spoiler, harder than taking down the Philly mob. Later that afternoon, the doorbell rings. Sharon practically sprints to answer it, yelling, Mr. Wong, you're here. I'm in the living room, pretending to read a book. It's actually a manual on smart toilets. Old habits die hard, and Claire's next to me, straightening her blazer like she's about to close $1 million deal. In walks Mr. Wong, short, round, with a white beard that looks like it's made of cotton candy and a suit covered in more pins than a scout leader's jacket. He's carrying a leather briefcase and a small jade statue of a dragon. Claire, my dear. He pulls her into a hug, then turns to me. His eyes narrow, and suddenly, I'm not Ethan Hayes, stay-at-home husband. I'm the ghost. The look in his eyes is the same one criminals used to give me before they folded. And you must be Ethan, he says, his voice thick with a Hong Kong accent. Your reputation precedes you. Claire freezes. Mr. Wong, what? He waves her off, stepping closer to me. Don't play dumb, ghost. I know who you are. Took down the Philly mob, vanished without a trace. Married into the Miller family to keep a promise. Respect. His inner thought is even clearer. Finally. I've been looking for someone who can handle this job. The jade pendant is gone, stolen by that fox. I blink. So much for playing dumb. Claire's staring at me, her mind a whirlwind. He's actually the ghost? Like the legendary fixer? I married a legend? Why didn't he tell me sooner? Sharon, meanwhile, is beaming. I knew it. My son-in-law's a secret agent. I told you, Claire. Her mind is doing backflips. This is even better than a teacup set. I can brag to everyone. Mister. Wong pulls a photo out of his briefcase, an ancient jade pendant shaped like a phoenix. This is the Phoenix pendant. It's been in my family for 200 years. It's not just an heirloom. It's a key to a vault in Hong Kong, full of rare antiques. Last month, it was stolen by a man called the Fox. The Fox, Claire repeats, frowning. I've heard of him. He's a notorious art thief. But how do you know Ethan can find him? Mister. Wong grins. Because the Fox is sloppy, and the ghost never misses his mark. His inner thought. Also, I owe your grandfather a favor. He once saved my life. This is how I repay him. I lean back, pretending to think. Mister. Wong, I'm retired. I don't do that kind of thing anymore. But my mind's already racing. The Fox. Art thief. Sloppy. This should be easy. Plus, Claire's inner voice is screaming. Please say yes. I want to see him in action. Also, if we get the pendant back, Mister. Wong might invest in the company. Sharon pipes up. Ethan, think of the teacups. If you find the pendant, Mister. Wong might donate to the fundraiser. Her mind. And I can get that diamond-encrusted teacup I've been eyeing. I sigh, giving in. Fine. But no mob stuff. No explosions. Just finding a pendant. Mister. Wong claps his hands. Excellent. I have a lead. The Fox is in the city. He's been targeting antique dealers. And I think he's already made contact with someone in this house. Claire and I exchange a look. Sharon gasps. Who? Is it Mrs. Henderson? She's always been suspicious. Her mind. Or Mister. Lee from the laundromat. He's never smiled. Mister. Wong shakes his head. He's your pen pal, Sharon. The man you met on the senior travel forum. Mr. Chun. Sharon's mouth drops open. Mr. Chun. But he's so charming. He loves teacups too. Her inner thought. Oh no. I told him where I keep my jewelry. He's coming for my vintage pearl necklace. I hear it then. A faint ping from Sharon's phone. She pulls it out, and her eyes widen. He's texting me. He says he's in the neighborhood and wants to come over for dinner tonight to discuss antique teacups. Claire's jaw tightens. Mom, you can't invite him. He's a thief. But Sharon's already typing a reply. Nonsense. I'll just keep an eye on him. And Ethan can protect us. Her mind. If I play dumb, he'll let his guard down. Then Ethan can grab the pendant. And I can get my pearl necklace back. I rub my temples. This is going to be a long night. That evening, I'm hiding in the kitchen, pretending to chop vegetables, while Sharon fusses with the table settings. Claire's in the living room, working on her laptop. Though I can hear her mind, I should call the police. But Ethan said he has a plan. What if he gets hurt? Maybe I should hide a knife in my purse. The doorbell rings. Sharon takes a deep breath, smooths her sequin dress, and opens the door. Mr. Chun. She smiles, her voice sickeningly sweet. Come in. In walks the Fox. Tall, lean, with a smirk that looks like it's been practiced in a mirror. He's wearing a tailored suit, a silk tie, and a watch that's probably worth more than my entire wardrobe. His inner monologue is loud and clear. These people are idiots. The pendant's in Sharon's jewelry box, third drawer, left side. I'll stay for dinner, steal it after dessert, and be out of here before they notice. I grip the vegetable peeler tighter. This guy's confidence is almost cute. Thank you for having me, Mrs. Miller, he says, looking around the apartment like he's sizing it up for a heist. His eyes land on me, and he smirks. And this must be your son-in-law, Ethan. Sharon's told me so much about you. His mind, useless. Looks like he couldn't fight his way out of a paper bag. Perfect. I force a smile. Nice to meet you. I'm just the cook. Claire stands up, extending her hand. I'm Claire, Sharon's daughter. Ethan's wife. Her inner thought, he's so slimy. I want to punch him. But Ethan said to play nice. The Fox shakes her hand, his eyes lingering a little too long. A pleasure, Claire. Sharon says you're a very successful CEO. Impressive. His mind. If I can't get the pendant, maybe I can blackmail her. She's got a lot to lose. I feel my jaw clench. Claire notices, she always does, and places a hand on my arm. Her touch is warm, calming. Don't lose your temper. We need to get the pendant first. Dinner is a disaster. Sharon rambles on about her teacup collection. The Fox nods politely while mentally mapping the apartment. Claire glares at him over her wine glass, and I try to keep the conversation on safe topics, weather, travel, the price of groceries, while listening to the Fox's inner thoughts. Dessert's next. I'll offer to help Sharon clear the table, sneak into her bedroom, grab the pendant, and go. I lean over to Claire, whispering, he's going to offer to clear the table. Then he'll try to sneak into your mom's room. Claire raises an eyebrow. How do you know? I have a hunch, I say, winking. Her inner thought. Mind reading is cheating. But it's kind of hot. Sure enough, after dinner, the fox stands up. Sharon, let me help you clear these dishes. It's the least I can do. Sharon beams. Oh, mister. Chin, you're too kind. Her mind, perfect. Ethan can follow him to my room and tackle him. I stand up to, I'll help. More hands make lighter work. The fox's smile falters. Useless husband's coming with me. Annoying, but he's not a threat. We follow Sharon into the kitchen. She starts rinsing plates, while the fox accidentally knocks over a glass of water. Oh no, he exclaims. I'm so clumsy. Sharon, where's your bathroom? I need to dry my hands. Sharon points down the hall. Third door on the left. But be careful. The floor's slippery. Hermione, go. Go. Ethan, follow him. The fox nods, heading down the hall. I exchange a look with Claire, who nods. She'll keep Sharon occupied. I'll follow the fox. I sneak down the hall, staying quiet. The fox is outside Sharon's bedroom door. He's picking the lock with a bobby pin. His inner thought, this is too easy. These people are practically handing me the pendant. I lean against the wall, crossing my arms. You know, picking locks is a dying art, especially when the door's not even locked. The fox jumps, spinning around. His eyes widen when he sees me. Ethan, we're just looking for the bathroom. Sharon's bathroom is the third door on the left, I say, nodding at the bedroom door. This is her bedroom, and you're not here to dry your hands. His smirk fades. What do you want, Hayes? I want the Phoenix pendant, I say, my voice calm. The one you stole from Mr. Wong. Give it back, and you can leave. No fuss, no police. The fox laughs. You think you can stop me? You're a stay-at-home husband. You couldn't hurt a fly. His mind. I can take him. He's small, soft. I'll knock him out, grab the pendant, and be gone. He swings at me, predictable, sloppy. I dodge, stepping to the side, and tripping with my foot. He falls face first onto the carpet, groaning. Ow, what the hell? I lean down, grabbing the back of his suit jacket. I told you. No fuss. Now, where's the pendant? He glares up at me. I don't have it yet. I was going to get it from Sharon's jewelry box. Before I can respond, Sharon and Claire burst into the hallway. Sharon's holding a rolling pin. Claire's holding a kitchen knife. Ethan, are you okay? Claire yells, her eyes wide. Sharon swings the rolling pin at the fox. You thief! How dare you try to steal my pearl necklace? The fox scrambles to his feet, backing away. I'm not here for your necklace. I'm here for the jade pendant. Mr. Wong appears from the living room, holding his jade dragon statue. That's enough, fox. You're surrounded. The fox looks around, at me, at Claire with the knife, at Sharon with the rolling pin, at Mr. Wong with the statue, and panics. Fine, I'll leave, but I'll be back. He runs for the front door, slamming it behind him. Sharon huffs, lowering the rolling pin. Coward. I could have taken him. Her mind. That was exciting. Maybe I should become a detective. Claire sighs, putting the knife down. Are you okay, Ethan? I nod, grinning. I'm Fine. He's just a bad thief. Mr. Wong claps me on the shoulder. Well done, Ghost. But he won't give up. The pendant is too valuable. He'll be back. Claire looks at me, her eyes soft. What's next? I smile. Next, we go to the charity gala, and we catch a thief. Act 2. The Great Jade Heist, with side dishes of embarrassment. The charity gala is being held at the Grand Hotel. Fancy chandeliers, marble floors, waiters in tuxedos carrying trays of champagne. Claire's wearing a floor-length red dress that makes my mouth go dry. Sharon's in a sequin gown that's so tight she can barely walk. And I'm in the only suit I own. Cheap, 3 years old, but pressed to perfection. Remember, Claire whispers to me as we walk in, play it cool. The fox is here somewhere. We need to find him before he finds the vault. The vault. Mr. Wong told us the gala venue has a hidden vault, used to store valuable items for the hotel's wealthy guests. The fox plans to break into it tonight, using the Phoenix pendant as a key. But since he doesn't have the pendant yet, he was interrupted at Sharon's house. He'll be looking for another way in. My mind reading is working overtime. I hear snippets of conversations. Who's that guy with Claire Miller? He looks familiar. Sharon's dress is ridiculous. Did you hear about the jade pendant? It's worth millions. And then I hear it. the fox's inner voice. The vault is in the basement. Need to find a key, or distract the guards. That Ethan guy is here. Need to watch out for him. I nudge Claire. He's here. Basement. Looking for a key. She nods, scanning the room. I'll talk to the hotel manager. See if I can get access to the basement. You keep an eye on Sharon. And don't do anything stupid. Me? Stupid. I feign offense. Her inner thought. He's definitely going to do something stupid. But it'll be funny. Sharon tugs on my arm, pulling me toward a group of her poker friends. Ethan, meet the girls. Sharon crows, shoving me toward a circle of elderly women in sequins and feather boas. This is my son-in-law, the retired secret agent. Mrs. Henderson, a wiry woman with glasses thicker than bottle caps, squints at me. Secret agent, huh? Prove it. Can you guess my middle name? Her inner thought. It's Gertrude. No one ever guesses Gertrude. I grin. Gertrude. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Henderson. The women gasp. Sharon preens. Told you he's the real deal. He can read minds, too. My mind. Note to self. Never let Sharon write my biography. Mrs. Henderson leans in, eyes sparkling. Can you read mine right now? What am I thinking? I hope he brings back the jade pendant so I can get that new hearing aid. My old one's been acting up. You're thinking about a new hearing aid, I say casually. She nearly faints. It's a miracle. Ethan, you have to help me win a silent auction later. I want that hand-painted teacup set. Her inner thought. If he can read minds, he'll know exactly how much to bid. Before I can escape, Sharon's already bragging to the group about the fish incident, gesturing wildly like she's reenacting a martial arts movie. And he swung that C bass like a weapon. Knocked the thug right out. She's exaggerating. It was a slap, not a knockout. But whatever makes her happy. I spot Claire across the room, talking to the hotel manager, a portly man in a tuxedo with a name tag that says Reginald. Her inner thought. Reginald's being difficult. He won't let me into the basement without a warrant. Need to distract him. I excuse myself from the poker ladies and weave through the crowd. Claire's eyes light up when she sees me, but she keeps her cool. Ethan, this is Reginald, she says. He's the hotel manager. We were just discussing security. Reginald nods, looking me up and down. Mr. Hayes, Claire says you're interested in the basement. His inner thought. This guy looks like he can't afford a room here, let alone access to the basement. Probably a con artist. I smile, extending my hand. Reginald, nice to meet you. Actually, I used to work in security for a private firm. Claire mentioned there's a vault in the basement, and with all the valuable items at the gala, I thought I'd offer to help patrol. Just a precaution. My mind's already working. If I can get him to trust me, he'll let me into the basement. And if not, I'll use Plan B. Reginald raises an eyebrow. A private firm? Which one? The ghost agency. But I can't say that. It's classified, I say, lowering my voice. But let's just say I've handled situations more dangerous than Charity Gala. His inner thought, classified? He's definitely a con artist. But Claire Miller is a big client. I don't want to upset her. Claire steps in, squeezing Reginald's arm. Reginald, Ethan's very good at what he does. And I'd feel much better knowing someone I trust is keeping an eye on the vault. Think of it as a courtesy for your best client. Her inner thought, please say yes. I don't want Ethan to have to break into the basement. Though, well, that would be kind of hot. Reginald sighs. Fine, but I'm coming with you. And no funny business. Deal, I say. Shall we? As we head toward the basement stairs, I spot the fox across the room, talking to a waiter. His inner thought. That waiter has a key to the basement. I'll distract him, steal the key, and be in and out before anyone notices. I nudge Claire. He's onto the waiter. The waiter has a basement key. Claire nods, quick thinking. Reginald, do you mind if I grab a glass of champagne before we go? I'll meet you downstairs. Her inner thought. I'll intercept the fox. Ethan can handle the basement. And if I'm lucky, I'll get to punch him. Reginald grunts, heading down the stairs. I stop Claire, grabbing her hand. Be careful. He's sloppy, but he's still a thief. Her eyes soften. You too. And Ethan, don't do anything stupid. I love her, even when she's bossing me around. No promises, I say, kissing her knuckles. She blushes, turning to walk away. I watch her go, then follow Reginald down the basement stairs. The basement is dark and musty, lined with storage boxes and old furniture. The vault is at the end of the hall, a large steel door with a jade keyhole. Reginald unlocks it with a key card, then steps back. There it is, he says. The vault's empty tonight, except for a few items from the silent auction. But we still lock it up tight. His inner thought, I hope this guy doesn't try to rob it. I'll lose my job. I nod, scanning the area. Thanks, Reginald. I'll keep an eye on it. You can go back to the gala. I'll call if I need anything. He hesitates, then shrugs. Suit yourself. But if anything goes missing, it's on you. Once he's gone, I pull out my flip phone and text Leo. Need a distraction. The Fox is at the gala. Waiter has basement key. Bring something unforgettable. Leo texts back immediately. On it, boss. You won't be disappointed. God help me. I lean against the vault door, listening. I can hear the hum of the gala upstairs, the creak of the stairs, and then the Fox's inner voice. Got the key. Now to find the vault. Ethan's probably still with the old ladies. Idiot. I straighten up, hiding in the shadow of a storage box. The Fox creeps down the stairs, holding the waiter's key in his hand. He's grinning like he's already won. This is too easy. Once I get the vault open, I'll find a pendant or something better, and be gone. Those idiots will never know what hit them. He reaches the vault door, inserting the key. But before he can turn it, I step out of the shadows. Looking for something, the Fox jumps, spinning around. Ethan, how the hell did you get down here? I work in security, I say, grinning. Remember? His inner thought. Crap. He's faster than I thought. But I can take him. I got a knife. He pulls a small switchblade from his pocket, flipping it open. Step aside, Hayes, or I'll hurt you. Wow. I say, pretending to be impressed. A switchblade. Scary. You practiced that in your mom's basement. His face turns red. Shut up. He lunges at me, knife first. I dodge, grabbing his wrist and twisting it. The knife clatters to the floor. He groans, falling to his knees. Let me go. Where's the Phoenix pendant? I ask, pressing my foot to his back. I don't have it. He yells. I told you. I was going to steal it from Sharon's house, but you interrupted me. Before I can respond, the basement door bursts open. Leo and his crew storm in, wearing tuxedos, carrying catering trays, and followed by Ajama. Boss, Leo yells, holding up a tray of hors d'oeuvres. We're here. The distraction's ready. The llama, white, fluffy, wearing a tiny top hat, wanders into the basement, chewing on a tablecloth. The Fox stares at the llama, then at me. What the hell is a llama doing here? I sigh. It's the distraction. Leo thought it was unforgettable. Leo nods proudly. You said bring something unforgettable. Llamas are unforgettable. Also, we stole it from a petting zoo. Don't worry, we'll bring it back. Maybe. The Fox takes advantage of the chaos, scrambling to his feet and running toward the stairs. I'm out of here. You haven't seen the last of me. Now, I yell. Get him. Leo and his crew chase after the Fox, yelling. The llama follows, still chewing on the tablecloth. Reginald runs down the stairs, yelling. What's going on? Is that a llama? I rub my temples. Long story. But don't worry, we're handling it. Just then, Claire runs into the basement. Ethan, are you okay? I heard yelling. She stops when she sees the llama, then looks at me. Is that Ajama? I nod. Leo's distraction. Don't ask. Her inner thought. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. But it's kind of perfect. I love him. She laughs, a bright, joyful sound. Come on, let's go upstairs before the llama eats the entire hotel. We follow the chaos upstairs. The gala is in pandemonium. Guests are screaming, taking photos of the llama, and Leo's crew is chasing the Fox around the dance floor. Sharon is standing on a table, cheering. Go, Leo. Get that thief. And someone take a photo of me with the llama. Her inner thought. This is the best fundraiser ever. We're going to raise so much money. The Fox trips over a tablecloth, falling into a pile of champagne glasses. Leo and his crew tackle him, pinning him to the floor. Got him, boss. Leo yells. The police arrive a few minutes later, called by Reginald, who's still muttering about llamas and con artists. They arrest the Fox, who's covered in champagne and humiliation. Mister. Wong walks over grinning. Well done, Ghost. And Claire. And the llama. Claire smiles, squeezing my hand. We make a good team. Her inner thought. We really do. I don't want this night to end. After the police leave, the gala calms down. The llama is led outside by Leo's crew, who promise to return it to the petting zoo and the guests go back to dancing and bidding. Sharon wins the silent auction for the teacup set. Thanks to my mind reading, I told her exactly how much Mrs. Henderson was going to bid, and Mr. Wong donates a large sum to the charity. As the gala winds down, Claire and I stand on the hotel's balcony, looking at the city lights. The air is cool, and the stars are bright. Tonight was insane, Claire says, leaning against the railing. I nod, standing next to her. Insane is our middle name. Her inner thought, I never thought I'd be happy with a man who fights thieves with a llama. But here I am. She turns to me, her eyes soft. Thank you. For everything. For protecting my mom, for getting the pendant back, well, almost for being you. I smile, tucking a strand of hair behind her ear. Thank you for putting up with me. And my llama-loving crew. Her inner thought, I don't just put up with him. I love him. She leans in, kissing me. It's a slow, soft kiss, full of all the feelings we've been hiding for years. When we pull away, she rests her head on my shoulder. I love you, Ethan, she says out loud. My heart feels like it's going to burst. I love you too, Claire. We stand there for a while, watching the city. Somewhere inside, Sharon is bragging about her teacup set. Leo is arguing with the petting zoo owner, and the fox is sitting in a police car, wondering how his night went so wrong. But for me, it's perfect. Chaos, llamas, stolen pendants, and the woman I love. This is the life I never knew I wanted. Act 3. Happily ever after, with more llamas. A week later, Mr. Wong leaves town with the Phoenix pendant, which Leo's crew recovered from the fox's apartment. Turns out he'd stolen it before contacting Sharon, just in case. He leaves us a check for $1 million, which Claire donates to her company's charity fund for underprivileged kids. Are you sure you don't want to keep some of it? I ask her, watching her sign the check. She shakes her head, smiling. Nope, this is better. And besides, we don't need the money. We have each other, and a llama that owes us a favor. Her inner thought. Also, if we keep the money, Sharon will try to spend it on teacups. Sharon, meanwhile, has found a new hobby, managing Leo's crew. She's convinced them to start a security company, though it mostly involves helping old ladies cross the street, retrieving lost cats, and planning Sharon's poker nights. Ethan, Leo, says they need new uniforms. Sharon yells, bursting into the living room. I was thinking matching bow ties and sequin vests. What do you think? Her inner thought. Sequin vests will make them stand out. And bow ties are classy. I look at Claire, who's hiding a laugh behind her hand. Sharon, Leo's crew, is former mobsters. They're not going to wear sequin vests. Leo, who's sitting on the couch, he's over for strategy meetings, which mostly involve eating Sharon's cookies and watching TV. Pipes up. Actually, boss, I kind of like the sequin vest idea. It's memorable. His inner thought. If I wear a sequin vest, Sharon might give me extra cookies. I sigh. Fine. Sequin vests. But no top hats. I draw the line at top hats. Sharon cheers, running out of the room to order the uniforms. Claire shakes her head, grinning. You're a pushover. I'm a husband, I say, pulling her into my lap. It's my job to be a pushover for my wife and her sequin-obsessed mom. Her inner thought. He's so sweet. I am lucky. She kisses me, then pulls away. We should take a honeymoon. We never had one. My eyes light up. Really? Where do you want to go? Somewhere quiet, she says. A beach. No llamas. No feves. No sikined ves. Her inner thought, but maybe a few cocktails. And lots of time alone with Ethan. I'll book the tickets, I say, grinning. No llamas. Promise. Famous last words. 2 weeks later, we're on a beach in Mexico. White sand, blue water, a private villa with a pool. It's perfect. We spend our days swimming, sunbathing, and making up for lost time, if you know what I mean. No work, no Sharon, no Leo, just us. On our third day, there's a knock at the villa door. I open it, expecting room service. Instead, Leo stands there, wearing a sequin vest and a sombrero, with his crew, the llama, now named Buddy, and a cooler of beer. Boss, surprise, Leo yells, holding up the cooler. We came to celebrate your honeymoon, and we brought Buddy. He's a great swimmer. Buddy chews on a palm leaf, looking right at home. Claire walks up behind me, staring at Leo and the llama. Ethan, you promised no llamas. I rub the back of my neck, grinning sheepishly. In my defense, I didn't think Leo would actually bring him. Leo nods. Buddy loves beaches. We tested it at the petting zoo. Also, we heard there's a piñata contest later. Buddy's really good at breaking piñatas. His inner thought, I hope there's cookies here. Sharon said the beach has good cookies. Claire sighs, but she's smiling. Fine. But Buddy has to sleep outside. And no sequin vests at dinner. Leo salutes. Yes, ma'am. The rest of the honeymoon is chaos, but the best kind of chaos. We have a piñata contest. Buddy wins, obviously. Leo's crew builds a sandcastle that looks like a mafia mansion, and Sharon calls every night to check on her boys, Leo and Buddy. On our last night, Claire and I sit on the beach, watching the sunset. Buddy is sleeping next to us, and Leo's crew is singing off-key in the background. Did you ever think your life would end up like this? Claire asks, leaning against me. I shake my head. Never. But I'm glad it did. 3 years ago, I was hiding from my past. Now, I'm living in the present. With you. Her inner thought. I'm glad too. He's my everything. She kisses me, soft and slow. I love you, Ethan. Even with the llamas. I love you too, Claire. Even with the sequined vests. When we get home, Buddy becomes a permanent fixture. Sharon insists on building him a luxury llama shed in the tiny backyard, complete with a heated blanket for cold winter nights, and a bowl of fresh carrots that she refills 3 times a day. The neighbors lose their minds at first, complaining about farm animals in the city, but then Buddy starts greeting them on their morning walks, and suddenly everyone's bringing him treats. Mrs. Henderson even knits him a tiny sweater for Christmas. See, Sharon says, preening as Buddy wears the sweater, which is bright pink and covered in pom-poms. I told you he'd be a hit. He's the neighborhood mascot. Her inner thought. And he's great for my poker game. Everyone talks to him, and Ethan can read their minds. Claire and I exchange a look. We both know Sharon's using Buddy as a distraction, so I can cheat at her poker nights. But hey, if it makes her happy and keeps her from trying to turn Leo's crew into a sequin dance troupe, I'll play along. Life settles into a ridiculous routine. Mornings start with me making pancakes for Claire and me, carrots for Buddy, and a plate of burnt toast for Sharon. She swears she likes it crispy. Claire leaves for work, kissing me goodbye and warning me not to let Mom adopt another farm animal. Sharon spends her days managing Leo's crew, sending them on missions like retrieving Mrs. Henderson's lost hearing aid, helping the local bakery deliver cakes, and investigating who's been stealing her newspaper. It turns out it's a stray cat. And I split my time between fixing things around the house. Claire still can't believe I can fix a leaky faucet faster than she can close a business deal, keeping Buddy from eating Sharon's teacup collection, and using my mind reading to help Claire out of work jams. She swears she doesn't need it, but she always smiles when I casually mention a rival's secret plan during dinner. One afternoon, Sharon storms into the house, yelling so loud that Buddy jumps and spills his carrot bowl. Claire runs out of her home office, laptop in hand. Mom? What happened? Are you okay? Sharon slams a hand on the kitchen table, her face red. My lucky teacup, the one Mr. Wong gave me, with a J dragon on it. It's gone. Stolen. Her inner thought. It's Mrs. Henderson. She's been jealous of that teacup since I got it. She kept staring at it during poker night. I raise an eyebrow. Stolen? When did you notice it was gone? Just now. I went to get it for my afternoon tea, and it's not in the china cabinet. She paces back and forth, wringing her hands. I bet it's that Henderson woman. She said my teacup was too flashy. Code for I want it. Claire sighs. Mom, maybe you just misplaced it. You're always moving things around. Her inner thought. It's definitely Mrs. Henderson. She's been acting weird lately. But I don't want to start a feud. We need her to donate to the next fundraiser. I close my eyes, focusing. I can hear Sharon's panic, Claire's skepticism, and a faint thought from down the street. That teacup is perfect. Sharon will never suspect me. I'll use it at next week's poker game, and she'll die of envy. It's Mrs. Henderson, and she's hiding the teacup in her linen closet, behind a stack of floral bed sheets. I open my eyes, grinning. I know where it is. Sharon gasps. You do? Is it Henderson? I knew it. Let's go confront her. I'll bring my rolling pin. Her inner thought. I'll make her give it back, and I'll win the poker game next week. With my lucky teacup. Claire grabs Sharon's arm. Mom, no. We can't just burst into her house with a rolling pin. That's trespassing. Her inner thought. But it would be funny. Maybe Ethan can talk to her, nicely. I nod. I'll handle it. No rolling pins, no drama. Just a friendly shot. Sharon crosses her arms. Fine. But if she doesn't give it back, I'm bringing Leo and the crew. And Buddy, he's great at intimidating people with his cute face. Buddy, who's been munching on a carrot, looks up and bleats. His inner thought, or at least what I imagine it is carrots. Yeah, I'm in. 10 minutes later, I'm standing on Mrs. Henderson's porch, Buddy by my side. Sharon insisted he come. Moral support. I knock on the door. Mrs. Henderson opens it, wearing a floral housecoat and thick glasses. Her eyes widen when she sees Buddy. Ethan, and Buddy, what a surprise. Would you like to come in for tea? Her inner thought. Oh no. Did he find out about the teacup? Stay calm. Act innocent. I smile. Thanks, Mrs. Henderson. We just stopped by to ask a favor. Sharon's missing her lucky teacup, the one Mr. Wong gave her. She's really upset about it. Said it's her favorite. Buddy bleats, nuzzling Mrs. Henderson's hand. She laughs, petting his head. That teacup is lovely. I'm sorry she lost it. Did she check the china cabinet? She's always misplacing things. Her inner thought. He doesn't know. Good. I'll keep it for a few days, then find it and return it. She'll be so grateful. She'll let me win the poker game. I lean in, lower my voice. You know, Mrs. Henderson, Sharon was planning on donating that teacup to the senior center's auction next month. They're raising money for new wheelchairs. She said it's worth a lot, Mr. Wong paid $5,000 for it. It's a lie, Mr. Wong gave it to her as a gift, and it's probably worth $50, not $5,000. But it works. Mrs. Henderson's eyes widen. $5,000? For that teacup. Her inner thought. Oh no, I can't keep it. What if the senior center needs that money? I'm not a thief. I'm just jealous. I nod, keeping a straight face. Yep, she was really looking forward to helping out. Said it's the least she can do for the community. Buddy bleats again, as if agreeing. Mrs. Henderson sighs, stepping aside. Comein. I have it. I am sorry, Etan. I wasn't going to keep it forever. I just wanted to use it once. It's so pretty. She leads me to her linen closet, pulls out the teacup, still in perfect condition, and hands it to me. Here, tell Sharon I'm sorry. And tell her I'll donate $100 to the auction. No teacup needed. Her inner thought. I feel terrible. I'll bring her cookies tomorrow to make up for it. I take the teacup, grinning. Thanks, Mrs. Henderson. Sharon will be thrilled. And I'll tell her you donated. She'll love that. On the way home, Sharon is waiting on the porch, bouncing up and down. Did you get it? Did Henderson give it back? I hold up the teacup. Got it. She said she's sorry, just wanted to borrow it for a bit. And she's donating $100 to the auction. Sharon gasps, grabbing the teacup and hugging it. My baby. I knew you'd get it back, Ethan. You're the best son-in-law ever. Her inner thought. I knew Henderson was guilty, but I'll forgive her. She donated $100. And she's bringing cookies tomorrow. Claire walks out, smiling. Told you he'd handle it. No drama, no rolling pins. Sharon waves a hand. Details. The important thing is my teacup is back. And we're raising more money for the senior center. Let's celebrate. Ethan, make pancakes. Claire, get the syrup. Buddy, you can have extra carrots. Buddy bleats, happy as can be. That night, we're sitting in the living room. Sharon polishing her teacup, Claire leaning against me on the couch, Buddy curled up at our feet, and Leo's crew, wearing their sequin vests, playing cards at the dining table. Remember when you thought I was a useless bum? I whisper to Claire. She laughs, kissing my cheek. How could I forget? You couldn't even fix a toilet without calling Leo's sanitation engineer. Her inner thought, but now he's my useless bum, and I love him. I grin. Hey, I fixed that toilet, and I got you a golden one first. That counts for something. She shakes her head, smiling. It counts for everything. You know, I never thought I'd be happy with a man who fights thieves with a fish, befriends a llama, and helps my mom win poker games with mind reading. But here I am. I wrap my arm around her, pulling her closer. Me too. 3 years ago, I was the ghost, a guy who lived in the shadows, who didn't have a home, who didn't have anyone. Now, I have you. I have Sharon. I have Leo and his crew. I have a llama who loves carrots and sequin vests. This is my home. This is my family. Sharon looks up from her teacup, grinning. Ethan, you're going to make me cry. Pass the tissues. And someone give Buddy a carrot. He looks sad. Leo throws a carrot across the room. Buddy catches it in his mouth, chewing happily. Claire rests her head on my shoulder, her breath warm against my neck. I love you, Ethan. More than pancakes. More than teacups. More than Buddy's pink sweater. I quisiera folit. I love you too, Claire. More than fixing toilets. More than outsmarting thieves. More than Leo's terrible one-liners. Leo, who's been listening, gasps. Hey, my one-liners are great. Remember the one about the llama and the piñata? His inner thought, please say yes. I practiced that one for weeks. We all laugh. Sharon, Claire, Leo's crew, even Buddy, who snorts while chewing his carrot. The apartment is loud, chaotic, and full of love. And as I sit there, holding the woman I love, surrounded by my ridiculous, wonderful family, I realize something. Being the ghost was great, but being Ethan Hayes, husband, son-in-law, llama dad, and occasional teacup detective, it's even better. Life is messy. It's loud. It's full of sequin vests and stolen teacups and llamas that think they're house pets. But it's mine, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Epilogue. 1 year later. Sharon's poker group has expanded to include Buddy. He's the official good luck charm. And Leo's crew. They're the security. She's won 3 teacup sets and donated $5,000 to the senior center. All thanks to my mind reading and Buddy's cute face. Claire's company is now the biggest in the city, and she's known as the Ice Queen with a heart of gold. Though anyone who knows her knows she's a sucker for pancakes and Buddy's sweater collection. Leo's crew has officially rebranded as Sharon's Super Squad. Their services include pet sitting, Buddy is their mascot, grocery delivery, and helping old ladies when poker games. They still wear sequin vests, but now they have matching hats, Sharon's idea. Buddy has his own Instagram account, at Buddy the Citalama, with 10K followers. His most popular post is a photo of him wearing the pink sweater, holding a teacup. The caption, carrots tea, but I'll pose for treats. Claire and I are expecting a baby, a little girl. Sharon has already bought her a sequin onesie and a tiny llama plushie. Leo's crew is building a mafia-themed nursery. Claire put her foot down. They're settling for a beach theme with a llama mobile. And me? I'm still Ethan Hayes. Husband, dad-to-be, fixer of toilets, and finder of teacups. The ghost who found his home. Last week, I was in the kitchen, making pancakes for Claire, who's been craving them 24/7, when Sharon walked in, holding a tiny sequin vest. Ethan, look, it's for the baby. It matches the cruise. Her inner thought, she'll be the cutest baby in the city, and she'll help me win more poker games. Claire walked in, rolling her eyes, but smiling. Mom, the baby doesn't need a sequin vest. She's not joining Leo's crew. Her inner thought, it's actually kind of cute. Maybe just for photos. I grinned, flipping a pancake. I think it's perfect. She'll be the most stylish baby on the block. And who knows? Maybe she'll inherit my mind reading. Or Leo's love of cookies. Claire kissed me, her hand on her belly. Or my business sense. And your sense of humor. I wrapped my arms around her, smiling. Whatever she inherits, she'll have us. And Sharon. And Leo. And Buddy. She'll never be alone. Her inner thought. She's so lucky. We're all so lucky. As I held Claire, listening to Sharon ramble about baby shower plans and Leo's crew argue about who gets to be the godfather, they're all fighting over it. I thought back to that night 3 years ago, when I hit my head on the toilet and my life changed forever. Best toilette accident ever. The end.